Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a little garage update for you.
The Supra's had a little bit of progress going on with it. I've just been sanding down all the excess Bondo that's on it, and that's really not needed. But yeah, I've been sanding that down just to make sure that the passenger's quarter panel is savable, which it's looking like it should be. And then I'm just getting prepared to order a driver's quarter panel and everything, just to get that going, because that's one of the biggest concerns right now, because it's drivable and everything, like you guys have seen, you guys have seen it start, but
yeah, I've seen it drive.
Yeah.
I can confirm it's driven.
Yeah, it drives good, but yeah, that's quarter panel's the main thing, because it just really looks like crap with that quarter panel all cut up. But and then so yeah, we've got that going on, and we've got two other projects coming in, and then we've got two more projects to introduce to the channel today. So
one's will be new to you guys, the other one's it's been around for a while for us.
Yeah, that one I've had for about 5 years. It's just a project that kind of lost its way, but we'll cover that too, and what my plans are, my updated plans are for that, and what's been done to it so far. So yeah, so we'll start right here with the next car. Alrighty, so this is our first new build, even though we won't really be doing anything with it. I just bought it for cheap, and more than likely I'll just be selling it as a whole to somebody that needs a donor car, because I had a buddy that asked me a while ago for a donor car for his '68 Mustang Fastback that he's building. But
well, you guys have already seen it in the thumbnail and the title already.
Yeah, the donor car, which we're talking about. But here it is. It's 2014 Mustang GT. It's premium model, premium piece of crap, basically.
We already have a name for it. It's the Banana Stang,
yep.
If you can't tell.
Yeah, she was schmacked pretty good. But yeah, it's a 6-speed GT premium, beautiful color. Yeah, we have no intentions of rebuilding this thing. It's hit so hard it twisted the chassis. Yeah, it's got some cool stuff done to it. It has the Diode Dynamics headlights in it with the dual halos in it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got a heat exchanger hiding behind the front bumper, and that's because it was supercharged.
It was supercharged.
Correct. It had a VMP 2300 supercharger on it, and it had just basic bolt-ons on top of that. But the previous owner decided to pull the supercharger off so generously, so yeah, the engine's good and everything, but he decided to pull the supercharger off, probably because he's planning to get another Mustang to throw that on. Yeah, we've got evidence of other mods, like these crappy little breather valves for the valve covers, and then got the McLeod clutch sticker, so more than likely it has a McLeod clutch. And yeah, another interesting thing you guys might spot is the little top hats going on here, which may look like coilovers, but they're not. It's he had a Airlift Performance airbag system,
as you can see here.
Yep, as you can see, I'll bring this one broke on this corner, but yeah, it had Airlift Performance bags on all 4 corners. All the other 3 are good. This one's like snapped, but
It's probably rebuildable.
yeah, or just replace one. It wouldn't be a huge deal, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like he has the factory wheels and everything on it, so it would probably look pretty cool if it was all together. And 'cause, I mean, it would be a fairly factory looking setup, but just slammed basically. And I'm sure
Sleeper.
Yeah.
Definite sleeper look.
Yeah, especially, yeah, because there's nothing appearance-wise other than
just the headlights.
Headlights.
It's lowered, and that's about it.
Yep, and the quarter window scoops, but I mean, those aren't really too revealing. That one's kind of hidden by the tape, but I can show you the other one as we walk around to the other side of the car. But yeah, the bought this one off of IAI Insurance Auctions. Came out of Florida, so it might have even been on VMP's dyno. All sorts of interesting stuff. Here's the louvers that we were talking about.
Typical racer Mustang stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the raciest thing. He had aftermarket A-pillar gauge pods on it. Some really cheap gauges. We ripped those out of there, but yeah, didn't really have a whole lot done to the interior. It looks fairly plain, other than the extra wires and crap for the halos and the wire for the bags as well. He pulled the compressor and everything out of it as well before he sent it to auction. But yeah, he also had, it looked like he had racing seat belts in there as well, like a racing harness maybe in there, front and rear, which is weird, but I don't know, to each their own, I guess. And yeah, this got smacked so hard on the passenger side that this is the door gap fitment. You can literally stick your whole hand in there pretty much. Yeah, it got, the whole thing's literally bent like a banana. The rear end looks pretty good, other than, again, the gaps are trash. But what would you expect from something that was T-bone that hard? But rear end of it, body-wise, taillights are good, everything like that. So he's got some parts that he can sell off of it. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting car. It's always interesting looking at wrecked cars and just seeing how they're wrecked and what all got affected by the damage, and you know, it's just all sorts of interesting factors. But yeah, here's the door that's literally bent like a U, and then the seat that's squished to about 6 inches wide. If you can see that under all the interior plastics and garbage under there.
Ooh, there's a good shot right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this door is literally bent like a U, like a V or a U, however you want to say it. But I use T-boned right here, right where the dash is at, and it pushed into the dash. And it appears all the drivetrain's good. The trans cross members broke, but the transmission itself is good, which is what it's designed to do in an accident. Is the motor mounts are designed to break, and the transmission mounts are designed to break first. But motor mounts look good, just transmission mount, which not a huge deal. Yeah, this thing's pretty neat. Lots of hidden stuff that we didn't know. I knew it was supercharged because of the extra coolant reservoir in the engine bay from the auction pictures, because it's really hard to tell what you're getting from auction pictures most times, because it just, they make it look as best as it can, even though it's really a pile of garbage more times than more often than not, I mean. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the 14 Mustang for now. This one won't be really on the channel other than this video, more than likely, because my buddy that wants to come possibly buy it whole as a donor car wants to come this weekend for it. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the Mustang. As you can see in the background, I've had other cars and 2 Supra front halves just as rainy day parts, because it's really hard to get parts for them. And that was a 14 Camaro SS with 7,000 miles on it. Pretty sad, but yeah, it's pretty sad that people can't drive. The Mustang was a different story. Somebody T-boned it, obviously, but it doesn't look like it hit a pole or anything. It's too wide of a crease. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and transfer on to the next project that we'll be introducing into the channel. So here's the 1948 GMC that I bought 4 years ago, no, 5 years ago now. I've had it for quite some time. It's all there basically, but it was taken apart. Changed my mind quite a few times, but I put originally this came with a solid axle front end, so it was just 2 leaf springs in the front, and then it had like a solid I-beam going from one knuckle to the other. So I swapped it out with a Heights IFS Mustang 2 kit. It's not an actual Mustang 2 front end. It's just the geometry and the physics and everything. Or that's why they call it a Mustang 2 kit. But yeah, I did that, and then I changed my mind. I wanted a S10 chassis, swap it. Then I changed my mind again, and now I have a for sure plan. But yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. But this is just a general overview of the truck. It's got really nice patina on it. I mean, some people don't like the patina look, but it's just golden. Probably take some CLR to it eventually and get most of the really grimy surface rust off of it. It has some thicker rust in the, or missing, you know, rotted out pieces, but those will get
It's kind of
replaced.
typical.
Yeah, those will get replaced or patched. You know, we'll leave it rat rod looking, but patch up the stuff that, you know, needs to be patched or should be patched. But yeah, it's a 5-window, which is fairly rare. It's got those corner windows on it. Those windows are good as well, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, I picked this up when I was in high school before I even had my license, and just had it sitting since. Beautiful, beautiful patina, at least in our opinions. But yeah, plan from here basically is we're thinking eventually it'll be a channel project. We're gonna end up taking front and rear Supra subframes and throwing it on there, and putting a 2J in it and a manual trans, and it'll basically be a Supra truck essentially. It'll be a GMC obviously, but Supra truck with all the drivetrain and suspension and everything out of a Supra, so that'll be pretty cool. I know one other person that's doing it / done it. He's in the process, but yeah, it should be a really neat project, really unique. Make tons of power, turn lots of heads. Make
Really piss people off.
Yep. Really make purists mad, but our motto is, as long as the car makes you happy, what does it matter what other people think, basically. So. But yeah, this thing's pretty neat. It's beat up, but that's kind of what the patina look is. If you don't
Gives
know.
it character.
Yeah. If you don't know what the whole patina thing is, it's just weathered down paint. It only you can't recreate it really. It only happens once. You can make people do faux patina and stuff like that and try to paint on patina. It's not the same as the original patina and stuff like that. But it's just neat seeing the old paint all weathered away and stuff like that, kind of. But yeah, that's pretty much that project. That'll get done eventually. Supra is a little bit bigger of a priority than this thing is, because this isn't going anywhere out here. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've got going on with that, guys. So that's pretty much all I can think of at the moment for garage update, unless we find something else to talk about here in a minute. But yeah, that's the two main projects that we're introducing, and we'll definitely have more videos coming soon with 2 other projects that we have on their way, or here already, kind of with one of them. But yeah.
So that's going to end for today's garage update for you guys. We just went over to 2 new vehicles to the channel. One's probably going to go. Probably going to get some more in soon. But if there's anything you guys see on the channel, I'll put our business email on the screen in the description, so you guys can hit us up if you want, if there's something you're interested in from us, or if you guys have anything interesting that you think we'd be interested in taking off your hands and see on the channel. We'd be up for that. So just hit us up on the email, whatever. I mean, don't spam us with anything, but
Pretty much what we're saying is everything's for sale for the right price. So if you see any projects or anything that you might want to buy from us, Supra's kind of off the table, but then again, right offer might take it. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and tell your friends. I mean, our we're hoping that the channel will grow so we can get some cool projects and dump some more money into the Supra and Jonah's 528, or get him another car. Or...
Well, we need you guys' support. That's all we're saying. If you guys support us, we can make better content for all of you, just better stuff all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not doing it for personal gain money. We're doing it to have fun with and entertain you guys with the potential money that we could get. So just goes towards whatever builds or whatever we've got going on to give you guys more cool stuff to watch. So
yep, so take care, see you in the next video. Just do it already. The people are probably like, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't realize there's tint on it.
Oh, nice.
This is how you have fun with cars, guys.